Are socialists stupid? That is a surprisingly complicated question. Is it possible to be intelligent and stupid both at the same time? Is it possible to be highly intelligent and to live a stupid life? On the one hand, some of the most intelligent people I know are, if not socialists, something pretty darn close. I've described these people as I said, intelligent, educated, bright, sharp. Yeah, all those things. The question is it possible to be all those things and still be stupid? You bet your ass it is. The difference between the word intelligent and the word smart is huge. You can be both intelligent and stupid in the same moment. You cannot be both smart and stupid in the same moment. That is, if you use the smart definitions of the words smart and stupid. One of the common definitions of stupid is acting in an unintelligent manner, which is pretty good for a short description. This can happen to anyone. If it's an aberration, I'd call that a mistake. But if it is a consistent pattern of ignoring reality in order to justify an emotional bias, that's something else. A person who consistently ignores reality in order to justify an emotional bias is a stupid person. Socialists are stupid people. Not because they're unintelligent, but because they have made a conscious decision not to use the intelligence some of them have been given and instead chosen to believe, despite overwhelming objective evidence to the contrary, that a social system based on forced equality is superior to one based on individual liberty. In this way, and I think I've mentioned this before, in this way, it's very much like a religious faith gone haywire. Once you have decided that logic no longer matters, reason no longer matters, mathematical proofs no longer matter, the only thing that matters is the ideology because it is separate and apart from the real world. I remember an anecdote I once heard. A capitalist and a socialist are debating the relative merits of their preferred systems. When the capitalist says, "Do you really want to be waiting in the bread lines that seem to be happening so frequently in socialist countries?" And the socialist answers, "Well, at least we will be waiting in the bread lines together." Now, what does this mean? It means that it doesn't matter whether poor people are more poor. It doesn't matter whether hungry people are more hungry. If sick people are more sick, it only matters that rich people are punished for the egregious sin of not being equal. In other words, misery shared equally is preferable to prosperity shared unequally. It's at this point where the elevation of ideology over reason is on full display and that socialist stupidity really comes into clear view. When you are consciously making decisions that can only make people's lives worse, while claiming at the same time that your objective is to make people's lives better, you are acting in an unintelligent manner. We all know what that means. Now, the mere act of making bad decisions based on emotion rather than reason may make socialists stupid. It does not necessarily make them bad people. What makes them bad people is that they take their bad decisions and they impose them by force on the rest of us. As an added feature, demonize anyone who should dare get in the way. Voluntary, self-imposed socialism may be a recipe for misery, but it's not evil. If only it could stop there and be quickly Darwined out of existence. But that just is not the socialist way. The very essence of socialism is brute force implementation of this provably failed ideology. Socialists, do us a favor. Go ahead and socialist yourselves right into oblivion. That's your right, and it's really none of our business. But please, stop exporting the misery. If you have a psychological need to be miserable, but please do it on your own. If you want to date someone, let's say a libertarian, that you know is going to negatively affect your own happiness, by all means, go ahead and do that. The only one who is being hurt is you, and possibly the wayward libertarian during the voluntary, but hopefully brief, exposure to your cognitive dissonance.